Today I'm going to show you how to set up and use the SMS feature for Ledgersync. The SMS feature, or the text feature, is designed to be able to help you reconnect any feed that is requesting a security measure from your client. In the old school ways, when the bank would disrupt your ability to connect to your client's bank account, it would normally be requesting a security token or a security question that if you weren't able to respond to that yourself, you would have to then find your client available and get that information from him in the time allotted. So I'm going to show you how Ledgersync has created a feature to help with streamlining that process. It can't bypass security, nor will we bypass security. However, we can think of ways in order to make the process less frustrating and less time-consuming in terms of getting your client to respond to you with the information required when a security measure is prompted. So to get started, you do have to set up this SMS feature. So the first step you need to do is to sign up for the feature. To do that, you would go to the notification setting. The notification setting looks like the envelope. Click on that, scroll down, and notice that you have the option for SMS notification. Make sure you have that turned on. The second step, as the accountant, if you are adding your client's phone number, be aware that you do need to have your client available to perform this step. So you would click on Client Management, and then select the client. When you have the client that you would like to add the phone number, click on Add Phone Number and enter the client's cell phone number. When you click Text Me, the client is going to get a code from Ledgersync that you do need to enter here. This is for us to ensure that the phone that you have selected indeed belongs to your client. So this is the one instance where you do have to have your client available. Alternatively, if you have invited your client to use Ledgersync and they know how to log in, I have a video that shows them how to add their phone number so that they can get this set up for you. When I click on Text Me, that means a verification code has been sent to that number, which I just received, and you enter it. And click Verify. This is how we verify that that phone number can both receive text messages from Ledgersync and isn't being blocked in some way, and indeed, it belongs to one of your clients and not some random person. Once these two features are set up, the other feature, of course, would then be is to use it when you are being triggered to retrieve a token or security question from that client. So I'm going to refresh one of my clients, that client's feed, and show you exactly how it is designed to work. So now I'm going to select that client from the list. I'm going to select the bank feed that I want to refresh, and I'll click on the refresh button. Now, there are two ways that you can manually refresh any account. One is the steps that I just showed you by selecting the client individually and selecting the feed and then clicking on the spinning arrows. The other one is to use the manual refresh page, in which you would have seen all of your clients' feeds on one page, and you could have just scrolled down to the one you want to refresh and click the spinning arrows there. Notice that one of the options you now have is to send SMS token or question to the client. Had you not opted in, you would not see this link here available. So what you're going to do is you're going to select the mobile number that you want it to go to. Now, this is where the token is going to go to. So it may not necessarily match the cell phone number on file. You just need to make sure that the option you are choosing is going to the same person who you also have set up as the SMS receiver. And then click Send SMS Token to the client. It might then prompt you in what method you would like to have that sent. That again is for the bank. Click on Submit. And now it tells you that you are waiting for the client to answer. So I got a text message, and this is what the client will receive. Hey, Joe, your accountant from XCPA is trying to update your bank feed for Wells Fargo Personal USA in Ledgersync. This is time sensitive. Please respond within 4 minutes. So we do let the client know that they have to respond to this text pretty quickly. Please copy and paste the token code only from the bank to this text message. This will update Ledgersync for you. So they get this text message letting them know exactly what they need to do and how quickly they need to do it. Now, I also received a text message from the bank. To verify your identity, use Wells Fargo advanced access code, etc. So now that I have the code, I can enter it into that text message. So all I do is enter it in there and click send. And now it should automatically go into Ledgersync and begin to refresh the account. As you notice over here, it has started the spinning arrows. That means it's refreshing, and update account being updated. This shows that you have successfully, or your client has successfully responded to that text message for you, and now the account is updating. Once the account begins updating, you can move on to other things. You can shut down Ledgersync. You don't have to wait for it to finish. But as you can see, the method of using the SMS feature is so much simpler than having tried to call your client, get them on the phone, and explain to them that you need them to be on the phone with you while you trigger the security measure so that they get it, they relay it on the phone. That method was a little bit like playing broken telephone. Imagine instead of doing that, you tell your client, hey, from now on, whenever I need a security token from you, expect to get this text, and I just need you to respond to it within 4 minutes. By prompting them of what to expect and what their responsibility is, and it is definitely a win-win. They will see that they no longer have to answer the phone call when it might be less convenient for them, whereas answering a simple text might not be such an issue. So thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, please contact our support staff. They will be happy to answer any of them for you. Bye now.